Children, we have started the chapter Profit, Loss and Discount, chapter 8, and we have studied about the profit, loss, profit percent and loss percent. Now we will study how to find out whenever the cost price and gain percent is given, or the selling price or gain percent or loss percent is given, how to find out the third one. Here I have written some formulae. With the help of this, we will find out whenever the two things is given, either gain percent and CP, loss percent and CP, or gain percent and SP and the loss percent and SP. So how to find out the CP and the SP? So here is the formula, and first is that SP equal to 100 plus gain percent upon 100 into CP. Whenever the gain percent and CP is given, SP equal to 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into CP. Whenever the loss percent and CP is given, so we can find the SP. Here we have CP, how to find out whenever the gain percent and SP is given, then CP equal to 100 upon 100 plus gain percent into SP. Now CP equal to 100 upon 100 minus loss percent into SP whenever the loss percent and the SP is given. So with the help of this, we will try to do the sum of exercise 8B and 8C. Children, I am taking question number 1, first part of exercise 8B, in which CP, that is cost price, is given rupees 950 and the profit percent is given 8%, and we have to find the SP. So we have the formula SP equal to 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. So whatever given, write down the value of that. 100 plus 8 upon 100 into 950, that is 108 upon 100 into 950. We can cancel 100 0 to 0, and the 5 to the 10 and 5 19 the 95, and 108 divided by 2 we get the 54, and 54 multiplied 19, we can do the calculations, the rough work, we will get the 1026. So rupees 1026 is the answer whenever the CP is 950 and the profit percent is 8. Children, I am taking question number 5, first part, in which overhead expenses is given. So how to do whenever the overhead expenses is given? Given CP equal to rupees 350 and overhead is rupees 28. So we have to find out the net CP. Net CP is equal to CP plus overhead, that is 352 plus 28, that is rupees 380. So net CP is 380. Profit percent is given 20%. I have to find out the SP. So SP equal to 100% plus profit percent upon 100 into CP, as we know the formula. So 100 plus 20 upon 100 into 380, that is 120 upon 100 into 380. 0 to 0 cancel and 10 to 120 from this. So 12 into 38 we get the rupees 456. So SP is 456, and that is your answer of question number 5, first part. So in that manner you can do other sum of this exercise. Children, I am taking question number 7, in which the question is that a man sells a radio set for rupees 605, that is SP equal to 605, and gains 10%, that is profit percent equal to 10%, and CP we have to find out, and the other part is that at what price should he sell another radio of the same kind in order to gain 16%. So first we will find the CP. So that will be 100 upon 100 plus 10 into 605. 10 is the profit percent, 605 is the selling price. Use the formula of the CP. So we get the 100 upon 110 into 605. 0 to 0 cancel. 11 5 is 55, and again 55. So 605 divided by 11 we get the 55. 55 into 10 we get the rupees 550. So 550 is the cost price of the radio set. Now we have to make the profit percent 16%, and I have to find out the new selling price. So new selling price equal to, use the formula 100 plus gain percent, that is 16% upon 100 into the cost price. Cost price is 550, we just got it. So 550 write down. So we got the 116 upon 100 into 550. 0 to 0 cancel, 5 to the 10, 5 11 the 55, 2 5 5 the 10, and 2 8 the 16. So 58 into 11 we got the rupees 638. So 638 the new selling price whenever the shopkeeper got the 16% profit. So in that manner you will do the question number 7, or other type of the sum we can use this sum. Children, I am taking question number 12. The question is that John sold an article to Peter at 20% profit, and Peter sold it to Mohan at 5% loss. If Mohan paid 912 for the article, find how much did John pay for it. let the John pay for it, that is cost price of John be X. So selling price of John, that is John sale to Peter at the 20% profit, that means 100 plus 20 upon 100 into X. So selling price of John equal to 120 upon 100 X. Cost price of Peter equal to selling price of John, as because the Peter purchased the article from John, so that is 120 upon 100 X. Now Peter sold this article to Mohan at the 5% loss. So selling price of Peter equal to 100 minus 5 upon 100 into the CP. CP for Peter is that 120 upon 100 X. So selling price of Peter equal to 95 upon 100 into 120 upon 100 X. But Peter sell it to Mohan, and it is given Mohan paid to Peter for purchasing this, that is 912. That means selling price of Peter equal to 912. Now equalize this one, 95 upon 100 into 120 upon 100 X, that is 912. Now X equal to 912 and 200 and 100 will go in the multiply to the 912 and the 95 and 120 in the denominator. Now we cancel it. 5 19 the 95 and 5 to the 10, 10 to 10 we have already cancelled it. Now 2 6 are 12 and 912 whenever divided by 6 we got the 152. Now 152 divided by 19 we got the 8. Now 8 multiply 100, that is 800. So X equal to rupees 800. That means cost price of John is equal to 800. So in that manner you will do the sum of exercise 8B, 12 sum of exercise 8B.